squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and just fielded in the end zone, it's Heath. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Virginia Tech Hokies off.
Do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it.
This offense.
Looking to pass. It's Drones. Got his man on the right. Still running at the 40. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this.
And the diversity of this offense, it could be tough, and the Hokies fans will be excited.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Man down on the...
Let's throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Pocket starts to collapse. And he was drilled just as he released the pass.
Impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
The Monarchs offense will go to game. David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead their football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job on it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the...
Look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. And the Monarchs are in the hurry-up. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First, and that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
Sweat. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Dio and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. He'll keep it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage.
Man, not much running here. He had to break a tackle and still break another 100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting them. Next guy, don't assume the tackle's going to be made.
They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they... And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
Pick up, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Drones. It's complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a lot.
Conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. The aerial assault continues. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard defense, and now it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you...
After the good gain, the Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground with the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it.
It's that defense. God, Virginia Tech's got some beats, man.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has
a look at this Hokie offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt, but this offense would like him.
And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
He'll pull it on the read. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. For straight.
It's because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
He understood that because I never feel like you're running as fast, but he got by the defense. Quarterback gets outside the pocket, makes the big completion down the field.
They're setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
3, Old Dominion, 0.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it downfield. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hokies! A great catch and run.
Young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma State. We'll circle back if anything
with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and still on his feet. And excellent fit. Good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. The give from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. So close to cashing it in for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses here. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. On the move. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get
another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
And I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then
There we go again. Let's go. Nelson with 3 sacks, man.
You did your job setting up 4th down. Just be careful, though, because
3 sacks, man.
You did your job setting up 4th down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes.
They got to stop the bleeding right now.
He'll keep it himself. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
That immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates this like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
When he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy
Doc. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open.
And we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Defense in press coverage. Grab near the marker. It's Alston. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge.
When you duck your head and you're going to try to hit somebody, you can't see him anymore. Ducks his head a little bit. Next thing you know, broken tackle, guys getting extra yards.
Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchup? Golden opportunity.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get.
And they may have caught the defense snapping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set it down.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football in these 3rd down situations and feel confident.
The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wilson will throw. Trying to get to him.
Oh my gosh, how did he throw that away?
First down, he just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on it.
There's another sack. Let's go, boy.
Down back at the 45. The defense and Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field.
We can run, maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're...
Digest what we just saw. It's been very evenly played through 2 quarters. Both teams have been physical. Both teams have battled there in the trenches. Neither has been perfect, but they're both right there in this game. And it's kind of the calm before the storm. Each side sort of licking their wounds right now, but expect another fight in a phone booth in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
To the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean,
We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk. It's got it down to the 22. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get...
Touchdown, ODU! And that's know when it goes final. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Crosses the 30. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a...
outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
Yeah, and welcome to modern college football. That's what and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise.
Wouldn't say that, but anybody who has to denounce that, I don't know.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
There's that pass rush again. 5 sacks on the day.
Them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Running it back, it's Lane. Excellent coverage that time.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Awesome. Like last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize.
And get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
On the ground, it's Tootin. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
As I seen with my
And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Smashes him with the stiff arm.
This offense has to get this guy the ball.
I'm not gonna state that, man. You don't. It's no.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. Relying on that running game as they threaten to pick up a...
Just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard.
You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He'll do it himself. And the Hokies pick up the first down.
This quarterback does an outstanding keying on the defender and quickly making the right decision to pull it and then go get north and get the first.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets... And he'll finish the run.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Really quickly, they need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Couldn't find a
Great
lane.
defense, man.
31.
Great. He said it right. He said, "Are you from Shittle?"
With this first down play. Leaves it with the running back. And a really short game before he gets a hold. The Monarchs will hustle to the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Got his man on the right. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big goal from the 8. Bounces out, looking for that line. It's Young. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. Its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
Cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the 4th quarter game.
And he'll
Great red zone defense again. Nice.
3rd and short in college football.
In case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 20. Productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Drones. And that's going to fall to the ground. On third down, he drops to throw. Moving out to the right. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble.
Outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. And he was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Coming after him. With the catch, it's Lane. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And after the explosive run, giving this offense a little bolt.
Really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first.
To go here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
Rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The end zone. Going to the run, it's Tootin. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And, you know, big chunk.
2. On the run, it's Drones. Unleashes to the end zone.
What a catch.
Hokies. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. For the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think
the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw, and then...
Oh, clutch defense. Let's go. Let's go, guys.
He's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Offense onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be...
Oh, okay.
They'll put the tight end in motion. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock.
Sending the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
On the run, it's Tootin. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get...
Send the blitz and really dictate to them and give yourself an opportunity to win.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just in. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
In this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the